What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Some News, baby. Today we got some new fact sheets for the Platinum DLC, and we got 9 modders to talk about, including information on the TLX 2022 and the F350. Let's check it out. It's Fact Sheet Friday, and today we have received our 5th set of fact sheets for the Platinum Expansion DLC for Farm Sim 22, releasing on Tuesday, November the 15th, 2022 for all platforms. The DLC will be introducing over 40 new vehicles and tools into the game, with new brands as well as new equipment from existing brands. We will also be getting a new map, Silver Run Forest, which will include new production chains as well. The DLC will be $20 USD on all platforms and is included in the Year 1 Season Pass, so that's great. Today we got 3 fact sheets with 3 new vehicles and 1 new piece of equipment, so let's check them out. First up is the Volvo VNX 300 semi-truck, which was teased a few weeks ago in the Logging Transport blog. This is going to cost you $149,500. It's got 500 horsepower, power shift transmission, holds 1,075 liters of fuel, travels at 55 miles an hour or 90 kilometers an hour. It weighs 10 tons. It looks to be pulling the Demco trailer that's in the base game, but it's still a great machine. It's super cool to see a very popular truck like this coming into the game. And look at those chunky tires. Ooh, this one's going to be fun. Next up, we got the Volvo BM SM 462 Forwarder, which I actually leaked would be coming with the DLC in my Volvo trip video back in June. Shh, don't tell giants. This is going to cost you 55 grand. It's got 47 horsepower, manual transmission, holds 170 liters of fuel, travels at 12 miles an hour or 20 kilometers per hour, which ain't bad for a forwarder at all, and it weighs 7.5 tons. This is such a cool machine, in real life and in game. There's going to be at least 3 Volvo BM vehicles coming, the older yellow ones, which were shown during the garage tour video yesterday. Check that out if you haven't seen it already, as well as a few older BM tractors. So players are going to be pretty spoiled for choice when it comes to classic logging. I can't wait. And our last fact sheet today is of the Volvo EC250DL excavator and the Ricetech SKB 240 tree planter. The excavator is going to cost you 260 grand. It's got 187 horsepower with variable transmission, holds 470 liters of fuel, travels at 6 miles an hour or 10 kilometers per hour, and it weighs 28.3 tons. As for the tree planter, this will cost you $67,500, holds 240 saplings, and weighs 1.6 tons. Having Volvo excavators coming into the game is going to be super epic. We haven't seen anything that can dig, and of course that feature doesn't look like it's coming with this DLC anyway, but I'm still hyped to see excavators coming into the game at all, as it opens the door for us in the future for these. Plus, you never know what modders are going to be able to do with these. Remember that the Platinum Edition will contain both the base game and the Platinum DLC, and is intended for new players that don't own Farm Sim 22 already, whereas the Platinum Expansion is just the DLC without the base game, which I imagine most of you guys watching this video right now are going to be getting. Generally, I just refer to all of it as the Platinum DLC when referring to the content itself. Speaking of, again, it'll be released on Tuesday, November the 15th for $20 USD and will be for all platforms. That's PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Mac. It is included in the Year 1 Season Pass, so if you guys have that, you don't need to buy this or even pre-order it. However, if you would like to pre-order the Platinum Expansion for Farm Sim 22, or if you buy with the Year 1 Season Pass, or maybe you haven't got Farm Sim on PC yet and you want to do that, check the description for links to all of those things, and make sure that when you do, use the code DjGoHam. That goes to help support the channel at no additional cost to you, and if you pre-order using that link, you'll actually get 5% off the pre-order, but only the pre-order. So grab it while that deal is still hot. A quick update on the TLX 2022 pickup truck from 82 Studio. It has started the second round of testing today. We don't know when it's going to be released, but you never know. It could be sooner than you think. Agritono's also getting into the truck news today as they show off the model to their F350, saying that they're continuing the project, but it looks like they've taken a huge step backwards from the way we saw it in game earlier. Hopefully this doesn't mean that the wait time has increased too much, or maybe it's just for this Raptor version. I know I've been talking about this truck for months now, and you guys are ready to see it, and trust me, so am I. Bcbuhler Farm shows more progress on his pickup header. He's currently working on the decals with some extra bits for older harvesters that are very popular in the game. One new thing that we learned about the header today is that there's going to be different widths to match the most common combines in the game, as well as modded ones. He's going to be working on a video soon showing off the different options and presets available. That way you guys can find the perfect version for your harvester. Lancey Boy's been hard at work adding details to his upcoming English shed pack, and today we get to to see something new that he's added: moss to the corners of the beams. He spent some time in Substance Painter and says he's going to be adding this feature to, he says again, all of his placeables and map models. They're going to be options, just like different colored paint on the outside. Poorboy Modding has started work on a new map, which looks almost like a test map or something like that. There's going to be 18 fields, all exactly the same size, plus one rectangular field that you start off with in new farmer mode. Every field will be buyable, and they will all have contracts, sans the starting one that we talked about. There will also be new crops added to the map. However, he has not decided which ones will be added yet. For those of you out there that try out different ideas, maybe you practice different things in Farm Sim before you do it in videos, or maybe you just like to have farming challenges like I do, I think this map's going to be perfect for those. Speaking of new maps, Taylor Farms has announced what their next map is going to be: Prairie Farms, Michigan. It's going to be based on a 3,000 acre area plot of land scaled 1/3 down from the actual size to get it down to a standard size map of around 900 to 1,000 acres. He does say that the map will not be for everyone and will have minimal productions and selling points, but of course, you can always place down more if you want to. We got mods for all that stuff. The map is currently under construction right now, and this image is what the PDA will look like. He's going to finish up the Frankenmuth 4X version first. That'll be PC only, and then his main focus will be this one. Peter716 is back and has posted for the first time since April earlier this year. He says that life's been a little bit crazy. Everybody's has, trust me, and hadn't really had a lot of time for Farm Sim, but because it's winter, he's back. He's been working on New Park Farm a little bit and says that it's nearing completion, with the goal to have it with Giants for testing for all platforms in the next few weeks. Once that map is out, he'll then be focusing on the Greenlands update and working on that. Great to have you back, Peter. Mr. Hector is also back with us today, but we talked about him yesterday too. He's got some more screenshots of the edge of his map. Yes, these images are from the map boundary on his new map, Carpathian Countryside. He was inspired by the Alpine farming map that we got base game and wanted to achieve similar results, convincing the player that the map actually exceeds past the playable area. Of course, with these screenshots, we can see above that area and beyond it, they're where you'd normally see on the ground. So just imagine how good this is going to look when you guys are playing the game normally. He also says that he's trying to make the map very performance friendly while creating low poly objects off in the distance. That way everything works good. He's trying to make it as good and play as good and look as good as possible. And if you guys would like to see more screenshots, because there's like 20 of them, check the link below beside Mr. Hector. And lastly today, Caster Modding asks, which season do you prefer? Of course, this screenshot is showcasing the different seasons on his upcoming map, Somewhere in Thuringen. I'm partial to winter, but what do you guys think looks best? What is your favorite time of year to play in the game? Let me know. And let me know if you think these self-aware segues to the outro are bad. Spoiler alert, they are, but not like the rest of the video. It goes like this. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything that we talked about today can be found in the description below. There's no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod is going to be released. And if I didn't talk about something that you want to know about, that just simply means that there's no new information on that topic at the time of recording this video. If there's something you would like to see covered in a future Farm Sim News video, let me know in the comments section, and make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything that you need to know about going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new, enjoy the DjGoHam fam. Make sure your notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. All being said, hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace. I don't know what happened to my computer, but like it just quit working and I'm having to use my phone to record this.